Today, I'd like to talk to you honestly, and this is no sales pitch to gain views. This is just the plain truth, uncensored. The kind you only really get from someone who's actually lived this kind of life, the life that you're seeking, most men are seeking right now overseas. Not someone filming vacation clips, not someone trying to sell you a course. I'm talking about the kind of truth that sticks with you for a lifetime, the kind that might just save you a few years of chasing the wrong dream. Now, this isn't about just about Thailand. What I'm about to share applies to wherever you go into this world. But I'm using Thailand as an example because that's where I'm settled down in. That is where I've seen the best and the worst of people. That is where the mask falls off, both theirs and yours. So if you're thinking about coming here to Thailand or any other country, or already overseas and feeling a little bit off, I want you to hear this fully. Not to scare you, not to talk down to you anyone, but to wish more men had had when I first arrived here. I will start with the very obvious. The fantasy that is being sold for profit online. You've seen all the videos, you know the ones I mean. The beautiful beaches, the cheap food, the smiling girls, some guys walking around a market with a camera saying how he spends 2,000 a month living like a king. They show off the rooftop pools, the rented motorbikes, and the girl who clings to the arm like she loves him. What they don't show you is what happens after the camera turns off. The arguments in the hotel, the money handed over, the nights spent wondering if this is all real, the loneliness that follows, the confusion they experience, the quiet breakdown that happens when fantasy no longer works for them anymore. That is the part that does not get the likes and views on YouTube and other platforms. And I'm not here to say life in Thailand is bad. It's not. In fact, it can be incredibly peaceful and deeply meaningful, but only if you come with your eyes open and your heart steady because you're chasing what they are selling you on YouTube. You're in for a sad awakening. So let's talk in general about the women here. This one is serious, but let's not dance around it. A lot of men come here for the woman. And I get it. Back home, things have changed. You work hard. You try to be a decent man and often get ignored, rejected sometimes, disrespected. Then you come to Thailand, all the women smile at you. They're kind, they're sweet, they make you feel something you haven't felt in years. But you have to be honest about where the attention is coming from. A lot of the time, it's not love, but a business storm. There is a whole industry built around making you feel like a king overseas for a price. Many of the girls you see in those videos, they are not girlfriends. They are just rented companions, professionals, polished, smiling because they know how to keep the meter running. Now look, I'm not judging anyone. You can have the right to live the life that you want. But every adult makes a choice and they have to settle for those consequences, anything that comes their way. But I'm trying to say is do not confuse attention with affection. And don't fall in love with a woman who only showing you what you want to see. Love takes time. It is a shared struggle. It takes patience and respect. And if you're not building that, you're not building anything at all. Another thing that happens here is what I call is the expat bubble. You come to Thailand thinking you're going to experience a whole new culture, a new way of life, but for a lot of guys, something else happens. They get stuck in a bubble. You start off exploring, trying to Thai food, learning a few phrases, but before you know it, you live in a condo surrounded by other foreigners. You eat at the Western cafes, you watch English TV, you hang out with expats in bars where the people complain about how things are not like it is back home. And just like that, you're no longer living in Thailand, you're living on top of it and disconnected from it. Now, I'm not saying you have to go full monk mode or eat sticky rice on the floor every single night, but if you want to understand this place, if you want to really feel like you actually belong here, you have to break out of your comfort zone and try new things. You have to put yourself in places where you're the only foreigner in the room, and be okay with that. Now, another thing is the decline of tourist spots. Let's be honest, most of the popular places people dream about, they are shells of what they used to be. Phuket, Pattaya, Chiang Mai, Samui, and certain spots in Bangkok, they have changed. They have become overcrowded, overpriced, and overbuilt. Tourists are everywhere. Businesses chasing short-term profits. Culture watered down for the mass consumption. It is. It's not that these places are bad. They still have their moments, but they are no longer the best that Thailand has to offer. Not by a long shot, in my opinion. You go to those areas, and yeah, you'll see beautiful things, but you'll also get hassled, overcharged, treated like a walking ATM, and that gets very old fast. The thing is, real Thailand is warm, welcoming, soul enriching. Thailand is still here, but it's not where most of the tourists go, and not where the expats accumulate and stuff. So I think here the real treasures are the quiet places in Thailand. The best moments I have had in this country have not been in the big cities or famous beaches. They have been in the small towns, in the rice fields at sunset, in the roadside cafes where no one speaks English but smiles anyway, in the temples that don't show up on TripAdvisor, in the conversations with farmers, teachers, old men sitting on plastic chairs outside their local shop. Places that are similar to this are Ruban Ratchathani, which has cultural heart, peace, and human interaction. Nam is a quiet, clean area with mountain fresh air. Luray, a cool climate with honest people. Payo, a very calm lake town with warmth everywhere in every corner. Nakhon Phanom, Surin, Lampang, Pre, and Prachuap Akan Rani. Each of them, if you take the time to see, has a unique charm to offer you that you can't find anywhere else in the world. These towns are not meant for tourists. They're just another human being. They're just another human beings. People ask where you're from, generally curious, not because they want to sell you something. And that's the Thailand that sticks with you. Talking with the local, talk to the local people. Here's something I have learned over the years. It's simple but powerful. If you want to find the best a place to visit or stay, don't ask the tourists. Talk to the locals, not the hotel staff that trains you up to upsell you. I mean, regular local people. The noodle vendor out of the tourist spots, the guy fixing his motorbike, the woman selling bananas at the morning market where the Thais go. You should ask them if you had a day off, where would you go? What do you take? Where do you take your family? Is this somewhere quiet you'll like to relax and find peace and joy? They will not send you to the trendy spots that you'll find online. They will send you to where they go to feel peace, to laugh, to breathe, and that is where you should be going to these days. This applies no matter where you travel: Thailand, Vietnam, Mexico, even back home. The real beauty of any place isn't hidden from the crowd, it lives in the ordinary, and it takes humility to find it. The lesson here is bigger than Thailand or any other country in the world. I said this before, but it's worth saying again. The lesson is not just about Thailand. This is about life in general. Everyone in the world now, everywhere in the world now, someone is trying to sell you a dream for a profit. Move here, start over. Life is better over here. And maybe it is for a while, but the problems you carry in your heart, they'll follow you wherever you go. If things are broken inside, no passport will fix that, and that is the truth. If you're searching for a quick love, you'll end up hurt in the end. If you chase status, sex, or fantasy, you'll burn out quickly. What matters is not the country, it is how you show up to it and how you grow. Come with respect, come with patience, come with nothing more. Then that is when you'll find the peace. That is when you'll find the people that treat you like family. That is when the journey becomes something deeper than just travel. So how do you settle down the right way? Now, if you do decide to settle here or anything anywhere, do it slowly. Take your time. Don't rush into buying land or trying to marry somebody out of desperation you just met. Live in a cheap apartment first. Go to the market. Walk the streets. Get a feel in the rhythm of the area that you plan on you checking out to live in. Watch out how the locals live. Watch out how they treat each other and listen carefully. And if that place starts to feel right to you, not because it's the same, but because it's steady and brings peace, maybe that's the right place. Maybe that is the right place for you. Not because it looks good on camera, but it feels good when you wake up there. And that really matters. Home is where the heart is. So, in general, my final thoughts are: you're not weak for wanting a simpler life. You're not lost for leaving a country that no longer feels home to you. You're not crazy for choosing peace over drama. But if you're going to leave everything behind and start fresh, do it with wisdom, not fantasy, not loneliness, not lust, not for revenge. Do it because you're ready to build something honest, something quiet, something more lasting in your life. Thailand can give you all of that, so can other places. But no place can do that for you. You have to be prepared to create a better life for yourself. Learn to let go of the fluff. Choose the true meaning of over fantasy. There are no they are not hidden behind flashy signs or the perfect woman on YouTube and thumbnails. They are down the quiet roads, the unbeaten path. It is the simple homes, it's in the long conversations, and it is the part of you that you finally stops needing to prove anything to anyone. Create the life you deserve without regrets. And if you're happy, don't worry about what other people think of you. And that is the truth. And it is worth more than anything that Fluff can ever promise you. So thank you for watching. Hoping you found value in this video. Please add any comments or questions below. And I will see you on the next video. And thank you again. Goodbye.